So during the pandemic, my wife and I decided that we would try camping. And that always goes better when both people like to camp. But we went on Craigslist, we bought a used 1977 camper, 9.5 feet long, holds 2 angry adults and 1 fart. And I didn't know what a piece of junk it was. Like, we couldn't even go up the hills because we were towing it with a Prius with a deer on the front. And we were up in this town in Upper Peninsula, Michigan, and it had all these giant hills. And so we finally got it up there. And then we went downhill super fast and took a sharp left-hand turn on Main Street. And the door on the camper just fell off. Just went. And we didn't know. All our stuff spilled out onto Main Street, like duffel bags and shoes and beef jerky and everything. We had no idea. We were about 3 miles outside of town, right? And we're just having fun, driving along. And I look in my side mirror, and I see a Harley Davidson rider. And he's got a big gray bushy beard, and it's like flopping in the wind. And he's coming up real fast. And he's holding something in his hand that looks like a snake. And he gets real close and he goes, "Is this your CPAP machine?" The motor for it's back on Main Street. So I turned to my wife. I said, "Honey, I think I gotta do a U-turn and go back to Main Street and get my CPAP motor." And she said, "That's the hottest thing you've ever said. Take me now." So I took her now back to get my CPAP motor. Picked up all our stuff. And here's what I learned about camping. Like, it's always kind of late. You know, you're always hungry. You're always wet. It's always raining, you know, we get to like the state park campground at 3 in the morning and you're cramming dollar bills into a pay box. My wife gets out her spotlight. She's got this big old spotlight. She illuminates the entire campground, like, and we just drive around and around like 2 crazy people. And then we're like, there it is, there's the spot. So my job is to back in. I do this. I back in, and then I always do this. I go, oops, over the fire pit. Right along the picnic table, just scrape the paint off the camper. So then, my job is to get out, and I do this thing, I do this one, you know? I just keep doing this, and keep doing it, you know, and keep doing it until I realize I'm going the wrong way, and then I keep going back, get angrier and angrier and angrier. Then I realize that the lake is over there, so we gotta flip the whole, and I'm like, oh, crap, I just keep doing it, like a maniac making mashed potatoes. Like,